Hey, KUFTA time!
Hi, I'm here with the great Giselle Aguilera. I say great because she won the KVTV KUFTAs, so congratulations, Giselle. Can I ask you, how did it actually feel winning the KUFTAs?
I was shocked. I was really shocked.
Right?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. Why? Well, I mean, like, all right. Honestly, can I ask you this? Who did you think was your closest competition in the KUFTAs?
Well, I was actually looking at Irshad because he was real outspoken and so forth. And when he's in front of a camera, it's just a flow, you know, it's easygoing kind of thing.
Was you surprised that he didn't? Because I don't think he actually came in the top 10. Was you surprised that he didn't come in the top 10?
Actually, I was surprised.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was you surprised that maybe a couple of other presenters didn't come in the top 10?
No.
Okay, so the rest of the results you thought was fairly balanced. It was only Irshad who in your opinion should have come where?
I just thought he would have been one of the top 3.
Cool! Irshad, you go, boy! Alright. So, Gi Gi, let me ask you, your KVTV experience, because you've done about 20 trillion shows, how have you been finding your KVTV experience from your first one to your most recent one, which is today?
My first show was actually a religious show, which was kind of my comfort zone. And then moving away from that, from religion to sport to fashion, and just exploring a whole lot of other like events and so forth. It was big for me because, you know, I had to do the research in order to go out before I actually did the presentations and so forth. So it's been good, but today was quite a challenge because someone, not pointing any fingers, so that would be cool for me to go out kayaking because I have a fear of the water. When we reached out there and I heard that it was 15 feet, I was like, please censor this. Yes, you know. But it was cool after all because I was with a champion. So I think that, you know, kept me, you know.
I feel so honored that Giselle can call me a champion. I feel, you know, it touches my...
I wasn't referring to you though.
See, you just like to spoil everything. Everything was going so sweet there and just come and mash it up. But yes, today, I really enjoyed today. Met some interesting characters then. Yes. So, back to KVTV. Giselle, can I ask you, what... Alright, we've had the KUFTAs. What would you like to see more of from KVTV? I mean, probably from direction we're going in, direction we shouldn't be going in, anything, any suggestions that you might think for KVTV?
Well, in terms of KVTV, I think from where I would have started from just specific shows to Cali Village and moving out of the area in order to bring certain things back to the villagers so they can see things outside of Cali Village. I'm really proud of that. But also I think I want to see KVTV on mainstream television as well. And not only that, but going further, you know, because we have actually interviewed a lot of international persons as well. So I think the word of KVTV is getting out there slowly but surely. So I just want to see expansion in terms of our reach.
Okay. And any particular artist or celebrity that you would like to interview? Just out of curiosity, I just want to know.
I'd like to interview Oprah Winfrey.
No, in Trinidad.
Oh.
I'm not talking about international. In Trinidad.
You just ruined it for me. In Trinidad, I like to interview Eric McLean.
No, but I told you already, you cannot interview me unless you're interviewing other presenters from KVTV. But any other famous person or personality, celebrity in Trinidad that you would like to interview?
I don't think there's anyone in particular that I've really thought about interviewing, but we'll see how it goes. I'm open to interviewing anyone who wants to be interviewed.
Any of your friends that you would like to see on KVTV, either you interviewing them or them being presenters?
I'd like to interview Richard, Mark, well, Luke, Anthony. In terms of friends, let me see. I have a friend from Canada, Blossom. I like to interview her.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
And then there's this guy called Sean Steele. He's a local producer, up and coming. And there's my brother, who's a rap singer, hip hop rap singer, Silence.
Right.
I like to interview him as well.
Okay. Well, interviewing Richard isn't a problem. I thought you was gonna say Gisette, but you know that's because like that's a friend I always hear you mention. And like when we was at the KUFTAs, I don't know whether you can remember. I was actually very tipsy and like the way. Who do you think would win?
Giselle Aguilera.
That's because that's your friend, isn't it? I was talking to her and like, yeah, no, it's because it's your friend, isn't it? I was very drunk that day. Very drunk that day, but yeah, that was a wonderful time.
But I kind of interviewed Joseph before
Did you?
at the football game.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's like 20 trillion shows, you know. But anything else you'd like to say to anyone who is thinking of becoming a presenter on KVTV and why they should, what experience they might gain or might not gain from the KVTV experience?
Well, personally, before coming to KVTV, I used to work for one of the mainstream television stations, and they weren't quite accepting of actually giving me the training that I wanted to get to carry what I was passionate about and I was presenting. So I think for KVTV coming on board with them, it gave me the experience to explore a lot of what I wanted to do, you know. So it's a good avenue if you're looking into experimenting to see where you can possibly reach in terms of your creativity, your presentation style, what you might like, whether it be sports, fashion, whatever. There are so many avenues in which you can explore. So come on board, you know. It's as easy as liking our page and getting involved.
And it's free, really. That's the nice thing about it. You don't have to pay for any course on KVTV. It's free. So, the next KUFTAs, you're actually a judge. So, like, already this year we've had probably, last year we had about 28 presenters. Already this year, we're just in the tip of 2014, and we've got about 20 presenters already on the KUFTA 2015. Now, because you're a judge, I can ask you questions. She's the first judge. She's the only judge that we are currently aware of for the next KUFTAs. We haven't sorted out the next judges yet. So, tell me, Gigi, who's caught your eye so far?
In terms of presentation and so forth, I think I'm liking Nisi. Nisi has a nice spirit. There was also the girl that I did the interview with at the flea market. Remind me of her name. Renice. Yes, Renice. It was her first show and I thought she did quite well for her first show. I think so far everyone is doing quite well for the start of the year. And it's just about continuing to do what it is they're about.
And what is nice for me is like, alright, Gigi won last year. Gigi is a judge this next KUFTAs. So like, she won't actually be in the next KUFTAs, but she's still presenting. She is still, so far for this KUFTAs, done more shows than any other presenter. So there is definitely a passion for her and presenting. She likes that, she enjoys it. So I'm really glad for that, and like I'm looking for more Gigis. If there are any other Gigis out there, please get in touch with KVTV, because we need winners.
There's no other Gigi out there. This is the original.
Hey, KVTV, big up, respect.
And we at
Mayaro.
and this is KVTV. Grand Lagoon is a beautiful beach. So as Guayagari it have, and also St. Joseph, which is one of the beaches that we are going to check.
Hi guys, my name is Khadija. This is KVTV and tonight we're at Red Runway. Hi, you're here today with Cali Village TV at Maracas Beach, one of the most popular beaches in Trinidad. As you can see, there's lots of people around. This beach is not empty